I know many of you will agree with me that since they started agitating for more states to balance the geopolitical zones in Nigeria, the senator representing our region, which is Delta North Senatorial District, Senator Ned Nwoko, went on Channels TV to make a very, very wrong statement.
The question is the Ukwuani people. They are opposing it. Ukwuani don't speak Igbo.
Oh, they do.
The Ukwuani people
no,
they speak majorly speak Igbo.
No, they speak Igbo. The Ukwuani speak Igbo.
So you have people from Agbo,
Yes.
from Kwale, part of. I'm looking at the major areas of the north, the north now that we now seed into what we now be called Anioma state. The question is the Ukwuani people. They are opposing it.
No, they are not. No.
And have you heard some of the leaders who say they are vehemently opposing
They're
it?
just some vocal guys who are saying that they don't oppose the creation of Anioma state. Let me say this such a way. I don't know any Anioma person, man or woman, who is opposed to the creation of Anioma state. Some of them say, they don't want to be part of Southeast because they are not Igbos. But they are just few and far between. There are very few of them.
Out of the 9 local governments, how many of those are Igbo speaking?
All of them.
Of the 9.
All of them, we all speak Igbo.
Ukwuani don't speak Igbo.
Oh, they do.
The Ukwuani people,
no,
they speak majorly speak Igbo.
No, they speak Igbo. Ukwuani speak Igbo.
Did you hear him? He went on a public media station to say that Ukwuani speaks Igbo. That is very wrong of you as a senator. The people you are governing in Delta North, we all know that Anioma is made up of 4 blocks of people. But if you categorize them, you know we have different ethnic nationalities in Delta North Senatorial District. For what you guys have been promoting is hegemony against the original identity of the people. The original identity of our people is Ukwuani, Ndokwa people. We have Ndoshumili and Ukwuani people. So you cannot go on public television or radio station to propagate such an information to the public. No Ukwuani man will take that. It's very derogatory to us. I'm from Utagbono. I'm from Isumpe, Utagbono. Can I go to a public place now and start calling you another name? You don't go there because you are pushing for an Anioma state and you want us to now take another person's identity just because we want a state. Even if our the predecessors have been pushing for an Anioma state, did they tell you that they want to push the Anioma state and go to Southeast before now? They never said that. So we as Ukwuani people, we have maintained our distinct identity. It didn't start today. So you cannot go on public television station because for your own personal interest and be pushing for an Anioma state that you want to give to another group of people, not even the people that you are even governing. Since you became this senator, you have never sponsored a bill that favors the Anioma, the Ukwuanis, or the Ika people. You are only sponsoring bills talking about Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. You are always talking about what benefits those people. You don't talk about we Ukwuani, we Ndokwa, we Ika. So what you just said on that TV is very wrong. Me, I be Ukwuani person. And that is the identity I know. That's the identity we grew up with. That's the identity our father knew. Not the identity by British. And there was never a time where an Ukwuani man identified himself as such. I don't know about you. It's fine. After all, we know that Anioma has people of different ancestry and identity. Like we are Ndokwa, we are Ukwuani people. Yes, fine. We have Ika people, yes. We have Anyocha Oshimili people, yes. But they have different roots. So you cannot go there to generalize and say we are Ukwuani is Igbo. No. You must respect your own identity. Don't disrespect another person's identity. Labeling us as Igbo is a very, very wrong statement. And I don't think any Ndokwa man, any Ukwuani born child, will accept such an insult from the senator. Never. A lot of people have been reacting after seeing these videos. A lot of Ukwuani people. If you say some people are vocal, we are the vocal people in Ukwuani. Ukwuani people demand an apology for that statement he just made. By insulting us, you cannot tag the whole Delta North as one tribe. Never. We have said it before that the imperialist agenda is over. This is Ukwuani people. The Ukwuani identity has been in existence. It didn't even start since 1930s. This was because it is the British people that did all these things. Not that our identity does not exist. But before I go, I want you to listen to what our brother, Chief Mr. Evans Ufeli, said concerning this issue, because he has been, the senator has been taking the very, very wrong approach towards this issue on Anioma creation. He's just doing his thing. So let's listen to what he said on this video. Thank you.
But let's take a look at the Guardian newspaper. Barrister, state creation, doubts, location, name may push back demands in the southeast. It's no longer news that the 10th Assembly has approved about 6 new states. Amongst them is Anioma. And lots of going back and forth and lots of things. Speak to me. What's your take on this? Do you think it's a good development? Do you think people have not been carried along? What exactly do you think, particularly that of Anioma? What do you think is happening?
Well, I am not against Anioma State. I believe in Anioma State. What I don't believe in is Ned Nwoko's approach.
And what's the approach?
Of labeling the Ndokwa area of Delta State as Igbos. You can't label us.
Okay.
What the Constitution recognizes as Ndokwa Ukwuani Federal Constituency, and the language we speak is Ukwuani,
okay,
not Igbo or Igbo.
Okay.
You understand? Linguistic affinity, or consanguinity does not really in itself stipify that we are Igbos, we are Ukwuani, we are Ndokwa. I mean, that is what we speak, that is language we speak. So, not like if you call us Igbo, it makes us less of Ndokwa, or it makes us less of Ukwuani. But just that we must appropriate the right terms at every point. For me, for the sake of correctness and for the sake of being fair and upright, integrity is what I'm talking about here, we should be called who we are. From 1939, even the colonial master recognizes us as such. The Willings Commission dealt with the issue. The Constitution itself, appropriate that. So I welcome the Anioma State. Very, very important. It is critical that we have it. But you see, when you look at the underlying motivation of some of these politicians, it's about the Ndokwa area.
It's about the Ndokwa area.
Yeah, that is the most
viable. What is it really about?
Yes,
the Ndokwa area?
It has the highest gas deposits in the whole of West Africa.
Okay.
It has 8 parental oil companies running concurrent. So if you must go to have anything in Anioma State, Ndokwa must be the capital. Otherwise, there's no deal. That's the truth.
So it won't be Asaba?
No. Why should it be Asaba?
Because Asaba is still the most developed.
No.
If
Asaba have no drop of oil.
But when it was first created, it would have gone to Warri, but they allowed it in Asaba.
That was
because it was a little bit of
no, it was military fiat.
An easy way of
No, it was military fiat. It was a military fiat. The reason it came to Asaba was Miriam Babangida, who happens to be the wife of. That's the reason. There's no other reason. It was really that it was first proposed, and then Warri. Then before it was set to do. But if you're having Anioma, Asaba is not a viable place in terms of resource. Ndokwa is the hub. Okay, I mean. Ndokwa feeds, with gas production alone, feeds 8 states.
So the fracas now, so the fracas now is about where the state capital should be located. Not that the Ndokwa people are against being part of the Anioma.
No, I'm the one stating that.
Oh, okay.
That the capital should be Ndokwa. Yeah, because there's no other place it should be. You are proposing Asaba, or you're asking Asaba. Asaba is not the point of resource. I mean, you will have to consider the fact that Ndokwa have been long neglected in the former structure.
Yes.
So if you're going to have new structure, you must factor into it the way to compensate it. You understand? And that is to make sure the headquarter goes there. Because the truth is that if you remove Ndokwa from that Anioma construct, it's not a viable state.